My name is Srishti and I'm 14 years old. I've been a part of the Coversity, so I'm a part of the writing cohort as of now. I've been a part of the Coversity since 2022, and my other interests are gymnastics, baking, and rock climbing. I also run a business called Srishti Bakes. So, apart from the writers cohort, I also do baking as my passion, and I've been a part of Aarohi X for a long time. So what we'll be seeing today is these are all the things we'll be seeing. So how did I first get to know about the Coversity? How the concept was introduced to me, and what exactly I do in the Coversity in the writers cohort. A few things about what we all do as together as different cohorts joined together. Also, what we do not separately writers cohort. We'll be talking about that, and a bit about my writing portfolio. So first, how did I get to know about the Coversity? So I joined Aarohi X. I think at the time of lockdown, we knew about Aarohi earlier, but then I didn't go to the campus. So I joined online and I got to know more about like clubs and different things like to support my interests. And then I wanted to get deeper into writing at that time because I was very interested. I used to read a lot. I used to read a lot of books. So I wrote short stories, novels, articles, etc. And then I got introduced to the concept of cohorts, and I found it very attractive because I wanted a lot of like friends who were doing the same thing as me, who were into the same thing as me, so that I could connect with them better and yeah, share my thoughts and everything with them easier. Because having a peer group, you get lots of feedback and it's very easy for you to understand things. So if you're having issues with something, they can help you understand it better. And I also wanted to take writing as my profession, a career in my future. So joined the writing cohort. So what exactly do we do in the cohort? We do lots of things. We do courses, we do projects, we do internships, competitions, analysis. So these may be for the writing cohort. They might be different cohort to cohort, but this is what we do in the writing cohort. So far, I've done courses on Udemy online. So whatever, suppose I'm writing a novel, whatever aspect of the novel which I really want to get into deeper, like character writing, I can do it with my peer group. I can select a course in Udemy and finish it together. We've also taken up a lot of projects to so that it's not everything is not purely theoretical. We also get to apply our knowledge in real life. So we have done lots of projects. For example, we published two magazines called Globetrotter. In that, we did lots of like article writing, story writing, everything a magazine contains. But we had a team of 2 to 3 people. In that, we explore a lot of formatting, designing. We had to do a lot of research on how to do the magazine cover page, for example. And yeah, so we made a short story compilation. That was we chose a sentence as a common theme, and we all wrote short stories together with it, and we made it into a proper book with like a cover page and everything. It's yet to be published though. And I've recently taken up a novel project where I wanted to create a full novel with like a storyline, characters, world building, etc. So that was basically to put all my writing knowledge into use in one huge project. That'll probably take a long time to get completed though. Yeah. About internships, I've not yet done any internships, but I would like to do them. I have applied for a few internships, but the results have yet to come, so I'm still actively looking out for it. We have done one competition. So in the competition was like a national level writing competition. I got to know about the opportunity from one of the cohort members, which is another way the cohort's very useful. You get a lot of opportunities. You get to know a lot of new things you can do with your passion to make it into a career. So we had to submit stories based on specific themes by a short deadline. And that was very useful because as far as I did in the writing cohort, I didn't have any deadlines. So I sort of went at my own pace. So this one was very fresh for me. And Of course, if you want to write, you need to read a lot of books so you understand the writing style. So we analyzed several books and we wrote reviews and then we looked at the writing style, etc. So one of the things we did, not specific to writers cohort, so we all met up in the campus together, all the cohorts together, filmmaking, designing, and writing. So in the campus, we had kind of like a boot camp, but for a shorter period. So we had lots of different things like future planning sessions. And then at the end of the day, we had reflection circles. And the best part of it was working together as a cohort because we tend to work separately. So it was good to see them in real life instead of looking at them through the computer all the time. So in the future planning sessions, this was very useful for me because I got a lot of clarity on what exactly I could do to make my career um, like clarity. So we set goals. We set goals like what do I want to achieve by like 1 year or 1 month from now. And then we made long term and short term plans. So we put the goals into actions. We wrote steps for each of them. And then we research career options in our areas of passion. So, for example, if you take writing itself, there are so many different careers you can make with writing because it's such a diverse career option. So, you can become a story writer, you can become a blogger, you can intern at a magazine and write articles. So, we decided exactly what we wanted to do and also to effectively plan out our day. So we can't just say I want to do writing. You need to be able to know what exactly you want to do in a day to make it effective. So we learned different ways to plan and how exactly it works for each of us because it's different for each person. And this was all at the starting of the day. At the end of the day, we had reflection circles where this was conducted by Asaviri. We looked into our emotions. So like what and all we had done that day, what we could have done better, what went well, what needed a little more refinement, and all of that. We connected as a group, so like how do I say this? So we got to know each other's problems. Like in a filmmakers cohort, perhaps they might have had problem with one of the filmmaking, and then the writers cohort could help with the script. So we got a lot of problem solving done that way. It was really helpful. And we also work together as a full cohort team, all the cohorts included. So we combined our interests to create activities, and then we had lots of fun activities. For example, at the campus, actually, we had a dance show, and none of us knew how to dance, so that was very interesting. It helped us bond as a team really well. And we also went to a nearby model school and we taught the children there, specific to our cohorts. So some of us taught about story plot lines to them, and others, we all collaborated and we made designs for them to learn. And then this is one of the most important things which I think should be done. It's maintaining a portfolio because a portfolio, mainly for me, as I can see, is for two purposes. It provides clarity for others. So it provides clarity for others as in like suppose you want to get an internship somewhere. If you show your portfolio instead of like talking everything out with them, if you show your portfolio, it's a very easy way for them to understand where you are at and what all you have done. And it's also clarity for yourself. So you can see what you have done, how much you have progressed, and you can revisit your work when you need past references like what and all styles of writing have I done, what do I need to do, what do I need to work on. I can show you an example of my portfolio. In my portfolio, yeah. So these are the types of writing that I do. So projects are here, reviews, stories, articles. It's very accessible, so you can see all I've done. For the example, if you click articles, you can see examples of articles I've done. So there's also my blog here, so that connects to my blog, and you can see all the articles I've done. It's kind of like a database, but in the portfolio here, I've selected some of my articles and put. For example, if you click this, it will go to an article. and then you can click to go back to the home page. So like that, I have it for stories. And as I said, for book analysis, we had done lots of reviews about all the books that we have read, and projects. So this one was one of our magazines which we had created together. Yeah, that's the main thing about my journey. Thank you.